Недела на јапонскиот филм започнува на 3 ноември. Имено се работи за 16-тото издание на овој фестивал, кој што редовно се одржува и е во тесна соработка со амбасадата на Јапонија и кинотека на Македонија, а во последните 4 години и со Домот на културата во Битола. Повеќе детали околу неделата на јапонскиот филм ова утро разговарам со амбасадорот Оцука Казуја. Good morning and welcome to our morning show.
Good morning.
Japanese Film Week sounds interesting. Which films will be shown during these 5 days?
This year, the selectors made an effort to prepare a diverse program intended for a different target audience. We have a story about love and the difficulty of surviving in a big city when you are young but unemployed due to mental issues. This movie is called Love at Least, and it will be screened on the opening of the Japanese Film Week tonight at Cinematheque in Skopje and on November 9th in the Center of Culture in Bitola. Then tomorrow, November 4th, we have a story about aging, losing memories, and how it affects the whole family. A Long Goodbye is the title of this film, which is very much relevant for the aging population, especially in Japan. This film will also be screened in Bitola on November 10th. The third Japanese film is Lone Ume Tree on November 6th, Monday. This film talks about the societal challenges of people with autism and the struggles of the parents to help their autistic child. On November 7th, at the film festival, we also have a story about saving the tradition of visiting old cinema halls in smaller cities. This film is called Cinematic Liar of Asahiza. The last Japanese film we will see in the Cinematheque in Skopje is called Makuko. This is an unusual coming-of-age film which is mixed with science fiction and expresses the changes we are going through when we grow up.
For what kind of audience are these films intended?
All of these dramatic life stories open a new window of understanding, as well as possibility for identification and empathy. By talking about the problems and challenges we face in our life and which are universal to humanity, we open up to each other and feel much closer. Some of the films are tackling problems that are specific for some people, like the story about Alzheimer or a story about the autistic child, but even those are intended to touch the average people. All these films were made by a younger generation of filmmakers, and people will have a chance to be acquainted with some of the famous, attractive actors from Japan.
Is the entry free, or all interested individuals need to buy tickets?
The entrance is free, but due to the limited capacity, it is required to reserve the tickets beforehand in Cinematheque. For the Center of Culture in Bitola, the entrance is free without ticket. The Japanese Foundation has been our partner all the years, and they are the main contributor for this event and other cultural events connected to Japanese culture.
What are your impressions from the past year's events?
I started my mission as ambassador of Japan this year in January. Therefore, I was not present at that event. But the director of Kinematheque and my colleagues shared their impressions and told me that Macedonian citizens were showing in large number to watch Japanese movies. I hope that this year will be the same and even better.
Thank you for this conversation.
Be welcome.